Shukleen. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great, but I just want to do a little correction that I'm not Shukleen, it's Shuklaeen. My name is Poonam Shukla and my channel name is English with Shuklaeen. Why I have chosen Shuklaeen? Because I belong to Kanpur, and in Kanpur we used to speak like this: Shuklaeen, Misrain, Tiwarin. So that's why I have mentioned Shuklaeen in order to make it little bit catchy.
Oh my God. So
My
sorry
name
for
is
that.
Poonam.
I was just pronouncing Shukleen because I used to listen a Shukleen name. So sorry, Shukleen.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yes. So okay, you told me like you are from where?
Kanpur, Kanpur.
Okay, you are from Kanpur. All right.
Mm.
So you are
Yes,
saying you are having a YouTube channel where you upload English conversational videos as well, right?
yes. I also
Okay.
upload
So what?
some kind of
Mhm.
educational videos also.
Okay, educational videos. So what type of content are you making there?
Actually, I'm quite new, so I'm just exploring every time what I can upload, like related to the grammar's rules. I'm like passive and active, and I don't get into the that much grammar. I just want to tell the real situation, what where we can use active, passive, and any grammar rule. So that kind of video I am making.
So that's great because you can see there is a board behind me. So I also upload English grammar videos as well, and sometime I make English conversational videos as well. Okay,
Okay.
I think grammar is important if you want to speak well English. Grammar is very important, right?
Yeah. Grammar play. People say that grammar doesn't play that important role, but it's important. Through the grammar, if you know the structure and if you know the structure formation, you would be able to create n number of sentences. But if your base is not clear, you cannot
Yes.
learn any sentence. You can would be able to learn more 2 or 3 sentences, but you know the concept and you know the grammar, what kind of verbs and adverbs and preposition you can use. It would be easy for you to make n number of sentences as per the situation. So grammar plays important role, but it should not be that deep. If you want to learn spoken English, you should know basic grammar. It is more important. But if you are doing preparation for any exam, you should know the minuscule things related to grammar. But grammar plays an important role.
Yes, you are right because grammar is
What is your take?
grammar is very important. What?
What is your take? What do you think about it? Is it important or not?
Yes, yes, you are right. Grammar is very important. Okay, when I started learning spoken English, okay, before that I couldn't speak a single sentence till my graduation.
Okay.
Okay, once I started learning this language, I was trying to speak in English, but I couldn't speak. After that, I started working on English grammar. Okay, first I started learning. I started learning tenses. Then
Mm.
I go for model. Then I went for passive voice, yeah, parts
Passive.
of speech, right? It helped me. So grammar is very important if you want to make sentences, if you want to speak correct English. So we need grammar, and it is very important.
Without grammar, you can only speak makeshift English. Makeshift
Yes.
English cannot take you further. You cannot get the promotion and any kind of hype, because active passive models, these are very much important in order to speak and connect the sentences. You would be able to make big sentences with the help of only these things. So the grammar
Uh,
plays an important role, and it is very much important. It's not like that.
uh, yes, you are right. You are right. Like if I talk about spoken English, okay, people are making many mistakes. Okay, even we are also making mistakes, right?
Yeah,
But
I
if
do.
you know grammar, it will increase your confidence because you will whatever you are speaking, you are not making any mistakes. So it will boost your confidence. Okay, it will help you to grow as well, right?
Yeah, but one thing I just want to add it, only knowing grammar cannot make you fluent speaker. There are n number of people who are very versed in grammar. They know how to write the things properly. They know all the rules and regulations, but they are not able to speak. They can understand, but they cannot speak. So the thing is that things should be go hand in hand. You should learn and you should speak simultaneously. If you are only learning and you are not speaking, you are not delivering, you will make mistake. No matter how much grammar do you know that he goes. But when you speak now, you will make mistake. You can say he go. It
Yes.
happens very well in with me also. It's happened. But how can you overcome this? By only speaking. So it should go hand in hand. Learning and speaking should go hand in hand. It's not like once you learn all the things, then only you will speak. It's quite difficult.
Yes, you are right. Whatever we learn, we have to implement as well. I agree with you. Okay, otherwise there is no benefit because
Yes,
we are not, like we don't have to give any, we can say a competitive exam, right? We
yes,
are
yes,
learning spoken English. For spoken English, we have to open our mouth. If we
yes,
don't open our mouth, how will we speak? So speaking is very important, or I can say implementation is very important. So
yes.
whatever you are learning, we have to speak. Yeah.
We want to be speaker without speaking. That is the
Oh my
thing.
God.
Yeah, we want to be a speaker, but without speaking. So how it's going to be possible? It's not going to be possible.
Yes.
Actually, as I told earlier, that grammar plays important role, but simultaneously we have to speak because we have learned in your our school days also grammar like is, am, are, was, everything we have learned. Then what is the reason we are not able to speak? That we didn't get a chance to speak. Whatever we have learned, we have just written in the exam and that's it. But now we are facing the issues because it's very important to learn this a global language in order to maintain your development, in order to showcase your personality. So whatever you have learned, just start implementing and the simultaneously work on your grammar also. That is more important.
Yes, you are right. So, like we are talking about grammar, we are talking about speaking, right?
Yes,
So, I want to add a few things. I want to say, if someone wants to speak well English, first he should work on grammar. Then he has to work, he should work on a reading part, then listening part, and speaking part, because these are the four pillars, in which we have to work. Because
yes.
all these things are very important.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I am totally agree. But what I have observed through my experience, I have been working on this. I have observed learning. It's okay, keep on learning. But the thing which can give you, more fluency in short span of time, that is reading, writing, and reading and listening. All are equal. But when you listen something which is related to your day-to-day conversation, so it is become easy to grasp the thing. When you listen any podcast, I have observed it. When you listen any podcast and any story, it's become easy to learn and grab the things rather than reading books. Through books, you can also. It's not like that through books you cannot read. But reading books is not we are not tend to do such kind of thing. We are not in the habit of
Yes.
reading books. It's obvious.
Yes.
But once you start learning through videos, you will get interest in the reading also. You will start reading. So listening podcasts, cartoon channels, and watching cartoon channels, a small stories can help a lot. It will give you confidence. Because when you
Uh,
start reading something which you don't know, it will demotivate you. People do such kind of mistake. They go and buy the some foreigner's book and they start reading. Yeah, it
yes,
happens.
uh, yes, you are right. Same thing I have also observed when I started learning spoken English. I was also listening, listening for many hours. Okay, so when
Yeah.
that time when I was speaking in English, I was speaking very fluently. So yeah, same thing I have observed. And if you don't practice, okay, if you are not practicing, okay, it won't make you fluent as well. If you know English as well, you are right. Earlier also you are saying, if you know grammar, if you know all the rules and regulation, if you are not practicing, it will not make you fluent. Yeah, I agree with you.
It's happened with me. What I used to do despite knowing the rules and regulation, and it's like that grammar is not a simple subject. It is a vast subject. No? So you
Oh
cannot learn
yes.
all the grammar. So if you think that I will learn each and everything, then I will start speaking. It's not going to help you. Same thing happened. What I used to do, I just used to watch the n numbers of videos related to active, passive models. Back that time when I was watching them, I feel like that I know much, I can speak. But these sentences were they had a kind of restriction. They are repetitive sentences. But when you go to speak in front of people, situation is quite different. So you have to learn and you have to try to speak in those situations. That is the real meaning of learning active passive models. So now I
Uh,
am more focusing on listening and reading.
oh, that's great. So you're saying we have to focus on listening rather
Yeah.
than other things, right?
No, yeah, I'm
So
not
all
saying
right.
other things are not important, but if you are in initial phase, listening can help you, because once you starting this language seriously, when you started liking this language, na, you will work on every aspect. You will work on reading, you will work on writing. If you I talk, you can write a paragraph on how you feeling, how Diwali is celebrated, how this, you will feel bored. It's like that. But when you start listening and you started getting that confidence, then how can speak properly, so you will give more focus. तो हमें result चाहिए. When you started getting little bit result, you will put more effort. So that's why I'm saying listening podcast. And I have observed yesterday I listened a podcast, 10-minute postcard, and I have learned, I think, 5 new words. I knew them before. It was in my knowledge, but I wasn't able to use them. But when I listen this podcast and I get to know in what context I can use them, and still they are in my memory, and it's going to be part of my vocabulary, permanent part of my vocabulary. So this is the thing. But to get that concept, all the thing, you should know the grammar, little bit grammar. Then only we would be able to understand what they are talking about.
Okay, the conclusion is we have to work on all these things, right?
Yeah,
Everything is important. Yeah. Okay, so Shuklaeen, and now I'm going to pronounce your name well. Your name is Shuklaeen. I'm not making any mistake, I think.
my name is, yeah, my
So,
caste is Shukla. My name is Poonam Shukla, and my channel name is English with Shuklaeen. Why Shuklaeen? I have told you, because in our
okay, okay,
UP people used to speak like this. Shuklaeen कहाँ जा रही हो? मिश्राइन कहाँ जा रही हो? तो इस तरीके से.
okay, okay. So no
Okay.
problem. I'll just say Shuklaeen. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now
I would love to. I would.
and
I
now
just
I'm
want
running
to.
short of time. I think you're also running short of time.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
should close this conversation. It was a great conversation. So you made us understand how can we speak or what is important as well, right? So now
Mhm.
I can say thank you so much for joining us and have a great
Yeah.
day as well.
And I also want to, thanks you for giving me this opportunity. And pleasure is all mine. You have given this opportunity to me, and I am hoping to meet again. Okay.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you so much and have a
My
great day
best
as well.
wishes for your channel. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, okay, bye bye.